MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the CS between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Oral Hershiser will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 0-1 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hit in the air to center field. Mantle is in his tracks now. One gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short, hit hard. Scooped up. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 29, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Stanton at third with 2 away. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Coming to the plate now.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second, the right fielder, Dave Parker.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Nobody out, runner on first. Cody Bellinger is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner. He is ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So now to the plate, Jason Giambi. Out in front of it, strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. Swung on and chopped up the middle. LeMahieu for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. High fly ball out to deep right field. Going back is Parker, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Settling in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, Dero. A triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here.
Yeah, Dan, I think that's his game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
Correa breaking for second. Strike called, now to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Heiner's there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Fouled away. Bellinger is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, man. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
Digging in, Charlie Morton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The bouncer to the left side. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the dirt. A nice play. The big fella So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Ralph Kiner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ralph Kiner becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Mantle stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Top of the third set to get underway, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the 0-1. Hit to third. Robinson has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball the ballpark like he did just there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Popped him up. Biggio is under it. And that retires the side. Royals tack on one more on the strength of this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman. Brooks Robinson hit on the ground down the first baseline. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
The second baseman,
In now, Craig Biggio. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1. All set for the start of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Matt Kemp. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Robinson is there. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elegant.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly, and a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 52, Charlie Morton.
Stepping in, Charlie Morton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Patrick Corbin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He is well behind the play. That's an easy.
The dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out leading off the next inning, but if he's safe.
The 0-2 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dave Parker.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
The pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jason Giambi becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in now, Ralph Kiner, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the...
Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. How about that? Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Royals 7. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box now, Matt Kemp. Line towards center field. Mantle is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Mantle's on the move, still ranging back. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His 2nd home run of the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he lines it out to center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 2 coverage rolls. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
He's set, here it comes. Fudge Rodriguez will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as they get ahead of Fudge now, 0-2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Olsen is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Brooks Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Cody Bellinger.
Number 35.
Line drive to center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Charlie Morton is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit with a cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Stepping into the box, Craig Biggio. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, I don't think it's possible to throw a knuckleball middle cut the way that one just came out.
You know, as a pitcher, a knuckleball pitcher would make your...
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done.
Hey, it's one thing to...
At the plate, Barry Larkin, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons, he was selected in the 11th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to...
Now batting, the right fielder, Gay.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Jason Giambi, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with... Giancarlo Stanton now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parker's in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. One man gone now for KC in the seventh. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Mantle is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, at 10.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Mantle's on the move, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
Leading off.
Rob Nen comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another shot now. Brooks Robinson, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. No balls and a strike to count. And Robinson behind 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And that will conclude matters here. Ready to begin the 8th, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. High chopper to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Craig Biggio is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
0-1 the count. To short. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Barry Larkin. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. This pitch is popped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now. Scott Oberg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Rob Nen is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Freddie Freeman will try to get his club a little ninth-inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And he takes strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Matt Olson, he comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Heading out towards shallow right. Parker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready once again, Dave Parker. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason.
Now batting, Jason Giambi. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Ralph Kiner. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. First offering on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive.
Now batting, catcher,
Tyler Glasnow will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Brooks Robinson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 90.
1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(10-2) the final in this game. The Kansas City Royals take a 2-0 lead here in the league championship series. Charlie Morton gets the W on the mound. Orel Hershiser permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, they left 7 men.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 4-3. The Mariners combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 2-0. The Rangers bested the visiting Indians 3-2. The Stros hit 3 long balls as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 8-5. The Miami Marlins smacked 15 team hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 12-1. The Friars grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 8-6. The Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 5-1. The Giants combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees.
These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Eric Skoglund, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, David Ozuna.
Afternoon for Toronto, the second baseman. David.
First offering on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. David Ozuna is retired to lead off the ball game. Rod Dobson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Dobson is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Standing in, Manny Machado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone!
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Yankees are ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brett Phillips is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The right fielder.
Stepping in for the Jays, Mitch Haniger. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
1-2 now. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jacob Stallings. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Digging in, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone! Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single. Now in the box, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The 0-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Eniger. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sal Romano. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games. Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Martinez takes his lead at third with one away. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Eniger. But he won't get it. And now it jumps the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the second run will score as well.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Ready with the 0-1. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game as the blowout continues. German Marquez is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. 2 down. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Previous history with German Marquez. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and it's in time at first, and finally at more. So digging in now, Andrew Knapp. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chris Bruno is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Daniel Robertson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Gone into Monument Park, and good for him. Sal Romano has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Henniger is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. The 0-1 delivery. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jacob Atkins is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Stanton on his way up to second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 0-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Phillips is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Digging in now, David Ozuna back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Standing in, Vaughn Sherman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. In now is the Yankees DH, Sal Romano. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Even though
the first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And it's gone as they add still another. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Now batting, center fielder, Jose Martinez.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight. Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Carlos Suarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 3 runs already home here. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Chris Bryant will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Line drive to center field. Phillips is there to put it away and finally put an in. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So we got him swinging. Brett Phillips is retired to kick off the inning. Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Judge is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan Diggs.
First offering on its way. Ryan Diggs started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Next for the Yankees.
So now to the plate, Sal Romano.
Now,
Hit sharply toward the right side. Haniger is there, and he'll bring this one in.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And in steps Manny Machado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Machado now on 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Haniger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
the batter, the center fielder, Jose.
Making his way to the plate, Jose Martinez. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Popped him up. Now waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So one run here on one. And now a pitch on the way. Andrew Knapp will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Chris Bruno, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, David Ozuna. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. So here's Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Third baseman.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. The right field. Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Judge takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Ken Messer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Jacob Stallings will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. And that's in there, base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Bureau. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Here's the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Josh Hader gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And how about that right out of the bullpen? New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Rod Dobson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Now batting, the first baseman, Ron Sherman.
Now at the plate, Vaughn Sherman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 33, Brett Phillips.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Brett Phillips. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set with the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. One down. One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Phillips is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
From the stretch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Phillips is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Ryan Diggs, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. Bellinger fields cleanly. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Andrew now. No hits to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound.
He's looking at a fastball to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. So striding forward now, Jacob Stallings. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Oh, look at the diving stop. The second for 1, on to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Eric Arias comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Carlos Correa now. Oh, look at the sliding stop, and give it up on a phenomenal. Next to bat for Toronto, Chris Bruno starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate, David Ozuna, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
28-0 the final this afternoon. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eric Skoglund earns his first win of the season as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. Felipe Vasquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, Jacob Stallings dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 28-0. The Tampa Bay Rays hit 3 long balls as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-2. The Baltimore Orioles nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-3. The Tigers combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 1-0. The Royals held the opposition at bay with only